Alright, what's up, everybody? So, we have a direct today. It's going to be interesting. It's been a while, I think since September, since they've had an actual direct. They've had other mini directs where they focused on um, like their titles, like individual titles, such as like Smash Brothers and Animal Crossing and things like that. But this is the first time that are actually having a full-on direct that is focusing on the feature of their gaming. So it's gonna be pretty cool. And there's my dog in the background barking, so you'll be hearing him throughout the stream, most likely, because we don't have a tamer for him. I'm just kidding. What's up, Panera Kid? So yeah, so this is gonna be a live stream, live reacts to their upcoming announcements that they have for the first half of 2021, as you see on their little video border thing that they have right there. I'm actually kind of excited because we actually don't know anything aside from Pokemon Snap and I think like No More Heroes 3, which they haven't really talked about much. I know that they had to push it back because it was supposed to come out last year, but they pushed it back for this year. What else should they be announcing? More Smash Brothers info, as it says right here. I know they still have to release, I think, 2 or 3 more characters for the current season pass. So who those characters might be, I hope that it's my boy Sora, because Sora would be a perfect fit. I know that we have enough Final Fantasy and Square Enix characters in the game, and they just added Sephiroth. But I think having Sora, or even having like kind of like a Pokemon trainer where you can like swap in between like Sora, Riku, Kairi, would be pretty cool. But something that pays homage to Kingdom Hearts, especially since it is a franchise that's been around since I was in, what was it, middle school, PlayStation 2 era. And then they had some games on the DS and on the Game Boy Advance. So I think Sora deserves some love on the Super Smash Brothers roster. Of course, that also plays into effect with Disney and with Square Enix and the licensing. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get Sora into Smash Brothers. I kind of hope that they do. What else? What else am I expecting from this announcement this week, or from this video? I know they're talking about Pokemon Snap. I already said that. What else? I know Breath of the Wild 2 is kind of like everyone's like high expectations. I like Breath of the Wild. It was a good game. I just didn't like some of the approach that they took to the mechanics, like the fact that their weapons can break, and they made it more kind of like a action RPG, kind of like survival game, especially with having to like cook food and stuff like that. I want more of a traditional Zelda game, kind of like Link's Awakening, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. More of kind of like that vibe. That would be a lot more catered to the true Zelda fans, especially those who played since their first, Zelda on the Super Nintendo, or is it Nintendo? Super Nintendo. So hopefully it's something around that. What else? What else should we be expecting or anticipating for this year? I know I've been reading a lot about people saying that they are hoping for some sort of like Mario sports game. People are kind of leaning towards Mario Golf, Mario Strikers, which was their soccer game. So it's a toss up between those two. I kind of would like Strikers over Golf, just because I'm not really a golf game person. I know Hot Shots Golf on PlayStation was fun, but I think Strikers would be a much more party favorite game. What else? Uh, Mario Baseball would be cool too. I would like Mario Baseball. But overall, I just kind of hope that this kind of leaves everyone a little bit satisfied with overall taste of what to expect this year. People always say that Nintendo fans are never happy, and it's kind of sad that we live in that kind of reality where gamers are kind of entitled to, hey, hey, I've been with this company, fan of this company for years, and I think that they should release this game because I put this much money into it. It's like that's not how gaming is, and that's not how gaming should be looked at, especially in a social media heavy community. People like to share their opinions online, but I think that overall this company should be seen as more of like a family friendly, more they don't really there is a hardcore fan base, but I think it's more of accessibility with Nintendo. And I think if more families are seen playing together, games like Mario Party, stuff like that, the old school Mario games, people kind of want to play more community, locally, kind of getting everyone together. And I think Nintendo does a really great job with that. I know people want more out of Nintendo with, Nintendo's Switch, their like HD version. But, just kind of keep your expectations, mild. And, don't get mad if you don't hear what you want to hear or if you don't like what they've announced. It's at the end, video games are video games, and we all enjoy to play them, regardless of how we might feel. What's up, Nauseous Junk? So, we are 1 minute away from this direct from starting up. I got my dog bothering me, and I'm fighting with him on the side because we have a.
Guess who's going to Florida?
Okay, he's just talking to me about Florida when I have to. What? Who?
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, it's about to start in like a minute, and you want to talk about Florida right now?
Why are you mad?
I'm not mad. It's just like we want to talk about Florida when I have a direct happening right now. It's very unprofessional.
It's Mario. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying.
You want me to be like?
Yeah, I want you to be like, if you're not going to be in.
No, it's Mickey.
Yeah, can you if you're not going to be in the stream, you can step out.
I had an appointment, but okay.
Okay. There's a Discord. There's an app. There's a chat. There's multiple ways. You can close the door, please. Thank you. Should I try a side bust here? What a side buster. Here we go. It's starting. Here we go. Whew. We're about to start. I'm so nervous. Alright. If it's too loud, let me know. If you can't hear it, let me know too. What is this? Looks like Xenoblade. Is it Xenoblade? I never played Xenoblade Chronicles. So, I don't know. I'm sure someone in the world is probably happy. Okay, lower my breath. It's rude. Is that better? It's probably the fan. Can you hear me better now? Oh my god, why? I'm sorry. No. It's funny. Oh my god. I still want Sora. I want Sora.
Mister.
Okay, so she can transform. That's what I was saying about. What do you mean you can't hear my audio?
We can hear you. We can't hear the video.
Huh?
We can hear you, not the video.
What?
Yeah, we're trying to tell you.
There, can you hear me now?
What? You can even use that?
Hey, right here!
You two can swap
better
between
now?
each other freely.
With serious firepower and blinding speed.
Okay.
Together, nothing can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
Well, thank you.
I've missed this old body. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends
Still
are
want
here.
Sora,
And
though.
there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow! Burning sword!
Nailed it.
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Okay, can we like move past this? Thank you. I want Sora. Why can't we get Sora?
Hello everyone. It's been a while.
I know.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
What's up, bro?
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros.
Or even
Ultimate.
Aqua. I would have been happy
This
with
fighter
like
releases
Aqua
in March,
and Terra.
so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, here we go. Let's get to those headlines. Hey! Fall Guys coming to the Switch! It's about time. That's pretty cool. Fall Guys on the go. What a perfect game to have on the Switch. That's sick. That is going to be the most downloaded game. Watch it be available today.
Greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch
this
system summer 2021.
Oh, why? It should have been out today.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
Sick.
You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However,
Yeah, this game is pretty
everything will
sick.
reset,
Everyone wanted to play
allowing
it.
you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
It's like a PvE like survival game where
By
you
repeating
kind of,
these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden
pretty
in the
sick.
universe.
I wouldn't put it on the Switch though, just because of the graphics.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Come on, Summer.
Put
What
your
is
sleuthing
this?
skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who
Okay,
Stands
you
Behind.
get 22
2
minutes to
deep
beat
cuts
it,
from
but you won't
Nintendo
beat it
history
in
are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama,
I never
and
really got
twists
into
and
these
turns
visual
await
novels.
at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a
These
haunted
ones
village
and,
while dealing
what was
with
the other one,
amnesia.
Ace Attorney.
But that's not
Phoenix
the only
Wright.
case to crack.
Just I don't know. Never got into these games.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for
Panera
clues
doesn't
to
like
piece together
anime?
these chilling
Wow.
conundrums.
He's uncultured.
Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分
Maybe you haven't found the right anime.
沈め
You
の
gotta find a hockey anime.
Uncover the deadly truth in
then you'll
Famicom
like
Detective
it.
Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind.
Hey, what's
Coming to
wrong with
Nintendo
Cowboy
Switch
Bebop?
May
Cowboy Bebop's
14th.
pretty good.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
But I mean, it is old, so
A new
Possibly
age
more
of battles
current.
begins.
what is this? Oh, is this oh my god, what's that game called? Dynasty Warriors? Samurai Warriors. I was close. Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors. Same concept.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles
1 versus 1,000.
in Samurai Warriors 5,
This summer.
slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Why? We want like they said early 2021.
The vast
Summer
world
is not
of
early
Fadiel
2021.
beckons.
That's like literally halfway through the year.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring
Oh.
remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
If they say summer for this game, I'm gonna.
It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure
'cause, like,
and rest up at home.
The younger generation kids don't know anything about
The music
these
has been
games,
rearranged
and
for
they
this
find these
enhanced
games to
version,
be, like,
and you can alternate between the new
slow,
arrangement and the original
repetitive.
soundtrack. Other features have been added,
Kinda sad.
including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
What is going on? Everything's in June or summer. Monster Hunter. This has to be March. This has to be March. Or April at least. The late. Monster Hunter Rise. Come on. March. Game Gear graphics. Well, the Switch did come out 4 years ago, so it does need an updated version if people want a 4K Switch, which they could do, and I would buy it.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers.
I swear this game would not
50
be
years
summer.
ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this game! Pull yourselves together!
You're not getting in!
Let's go, everybody!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
You know that Monster Hunter movie just came out.
The
It's out on
rampage.
iTunes. It's coming
How long
in
do you
March.
think it's going
So
to last?
maybe it will come out in March with the release of the movie. Let's see. March? Maybe?
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
Okay.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
March! Haha! I was right. I called it. Ooh, that's a nice Switch. Alright, it's coming out in March.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
That's cool.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment
Curious to
in
see
the
the movie,
Monster
though.
Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, there it is. Mario Golf.
The fairway is open once again.
Greg Miller's so happy right
Tee
now.
off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Mario Golf.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to
split
slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots.
I'll be anyone in Mario Golf.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding
only.
a Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
Only the pros use
Gently
motion
swing the
controls. Look
controller
at
to
that.
have your character
Precision.
swing in the game, letting you
Precision.
easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including
That's
this
sick.
one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn.
Oh, that's
Everyone
sick.
tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going.
Look at that. That's
Outpace your
awesome.
opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the
Okay, looks
competition.
like I'm going to buy this game now.
Oh, Did we mention story mode?
Story
as a
mode.
Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches.
I call it dibs on Yoshi,
Then
that's all I
allocate points to
gotta say.
different stats, allowing
Yoshi's
you
my
to
guy.
develop your character however you'd
Yoshi.
like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test.
June-
When Mario Golf
oh.
Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop
With so many games
after
coming out
this
in June, it's
presentation.
like how do they expect anyone to buy any game?
The latest game in the Mario
just
Golf
release every
series
game in
adds
the
new
summer.
gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game
Oh, look
on
at Yoshi with
Nintendo
his
Switch.
egg. He can run on his egg. That's cool.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay, when though?
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in
Borderlands.
Tales from the
Okay.
Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted
already
con
have
artist
this.
Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor.
We have this on PlayStation.
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most
Capcom
beloved arcade
Arcade?
classics are coming to
Nice.
Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available.
Street
Scratch
Fighter
that nostalgic
2.
itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
What? Okay.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your
What?
bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man.
Yeah, it's like Walking
Stubbs
Dead.
the zombie and
The
Rebel Without a Pulse
Tales of
eats its
Borderlands.
way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins.
No more
Wait,
heroes.
aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game?
Yes.
Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide
Can't
Earth's
wait.
fate.
Here we go.
As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then
Are you
face
for
off
real?
against a
That's
slew
cool.
of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved
man.
death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be
No,
customized and
this
upgraded
game better not
before
be
each
summer.
match. The
This
fate
game
of the
needs to
world
come
is
out
at
like in
stake.
April.
So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or
August.
Nintendo
oh
Switch,
my
August 27th.
God.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Okay, Annapurna.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
This company makes some interesting games. Like they put out some very unique gameplay mechanics, and they're not bad. But it's just it's interesting how they use different game mechanics.
It's kill or
Because
be
they
killed.
combine them.
You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
It's like a first-person card shooter. That's pretty sick.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Neon White. When's it coming out? Summer?
Uncover Heaven's mysteries
Oh,
in
look,
neon
now
white.
we're-
Coming to
now we're
Nintendo
in
Switch
winter.
2021.
Now we're in winter time.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon,
That's not who I
aka
consider.
Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong
It's
and
like
has heat vision.
like a
Super
Nintendo
breath.
64 game.
And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
What?
Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown
Okay,
with my
so it's open
besties.
world. That's pretty cool.
And maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it.
Selfies.
Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
That's interesting.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
DC Supergirls. Plants vs. Zombies, yeah! March 19th! Okay, now I know what I want for our anniversary. That's sick. I wanted to get this on the PlayStation, but it was just like I had bought the first Garden Warfare, and I was kind of like, I don't know. But this is the complete edition, so it kind of is tempting. Unless they release a complete edition for PS5, then I'll probably get it on the PS5 instead. But yeah, EA knows how to burn their. Yeah, Garden Warfare was pretty sick. The sunflower was the best.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
Excuse me.
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Oh, so it's an eShop exclusive. Okay.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Oh, heck yeah.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
That's sick.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
All right,
place
looks like
them
I'm going to
however
grind
and
on
wherever
Animal
you'd
Crossing
like.
again.
You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Maybe I should give you another island. I mean...
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Nice.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to save so much.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Why do they look Italian? They are Italian.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Well, the extra Italian.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events.
You didn't know that they were
Please
Italian?
wait a bit longer for their release.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World
wanna
plus
get this
Bowser's
game, though.
Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Fire Emblem. Are we gonna get a real Fire Emblem now? Oh yeah, the 3 houses, right? Yeah, the 3 houses.
He leaves us no recourse! Swords!
Never. Esfrost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields. Today you
No,
burn.
this is Bravely Default. No,
I
that's
promise to
different.
do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War.
Okay, how
Though the
original.
hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of
and
war
iron.
threatened to
Called the
engulf the
Salt
realm
Iron
once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use
like
the
these
terrain
games,
and
but they're
other
some of
elements
them
to
are
gain
kind of
the
like a
upper
little
hand.
too,
An enemy outflanked
like-
is susceptible not only to your initial attack,
I don't
but
wanna say
also
hard,
a
but it's just
powerful
like-
blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
They take a different level of commitment.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
We can fast forward and zoom out.
It is of the
That's
utmost importance to survey the
Sometimes these
battlefield
battles
before taking action.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
That's cool.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Why even announce
After this
it now?
presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Hey, Manny!
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Is that a stormtrooper? Oh! What is this? Okay. Star Wars Hunters. Uh-huh.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Wow, free-to-play.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
What is this?
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Come get some.
It's a battle royale.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
This is like dodgeball.
Be the ball. Be the ball. Catch me.
Roger that. Hands up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Be the
Oh.
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle,
team,
but
so
not
I
the
guess it's
war.
not a battle
Hey,
royale.
can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
It's kind of like, kind of gives me that Ninjala vibe.
Interview's over. Oh, come on, man. One more game.
Coming out in May. Okay. Hopefully it's free to play. It looks like a free to play game.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Be the one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Not May, it's June. All these
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Oh, I already have it,
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden!
Ninja Gaiden Sigma,
Hell
Ninja Gaiden
yeah.
Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Oh, it's all summer. Why?
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
What happened to April? Actually, that's how it's pronounced, actually. Ninja Gaiden, not Gaiden. So yeah. Nobody wants this expansion pack.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Nice.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
Anything else to play on.
Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, I'll
Fight for
probably
fortune,
for
fame,
double
and
XP.
glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
No, she's drunk.
How's it going so far? There's
Vice
still
Versa?
a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Yes.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Why? Why would they even do that?
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Oh, please. Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess? What is this? It's like Legend of Zelda Battle Royale. Now what is this? Skyward Sword. You know, actually, I didn't get to play Skyward Sword.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword
Ratchet and
HD.
Clank comes out in May, and
This
that's for
game
PlayStation.
originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the
never got to
Nintendo
play
Switch
Skyward
system, the
Sword.
controls here are smoother and
So I
even
might
more
pick this
intuitive.
one up.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
Okay.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
That's it.
Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the
I want
Master
those.
Sword, while the left
I want
features a
those.
Hylian shield motif.
I want those.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline,
want
details the
those.
events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
That's sick. July!
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran.
Okay, no.
Even the concept of
Not
collecting
just
items to upgrade
is
gear.
Bunnies.
I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as
I don't
well.
know what he's putting in the chat.
please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick.
Bunny's uncle.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
This is uncle. Oh. Splatoon? Okay. Are we gonna get an open world Splatoon game? A battle royale Splatoon game? It's because your uncle is gay. He likes going to gay bars. It's his favorite thing. He refuses to go anywhere else. Please be an open world Splatoon game. Splatoon 3? Okay. If they can get rid of motion controls, that'll be nice. Not even worth announcing. Why even
What you've
announce
just
it?
seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Why?
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, that was it. Overall, they had actually a good presentation for their for what they've announced. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see, where did this stuff? Here we go. I'm a little disappointed in what they've revealed for the new playable hero for Smash. It's just I was kind of hoping for Sora at least, or someone that is, cool. What else? Let's see. We can scrub through this. Oh yeah, Fall Guys. Fall Guys coming to the Switch is gonna be pretty cool. Also, where'd it go?
May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo.
So that's gonna be pretty sick. Fall Guys, but you have to wait till summer. I don't know why you have to wait till summer though, because this game is already out on everything. Like, what do they need in order for them to port it onto the Switch? Is the Switch just that complicated to release? If it can run Fortnite, it should have no problem running Fall Guys. It doesn't make sense why they would even bother. And Outer Wilds was interesting. What else was announced? Legend of Mana.
Each on their own personal
that
quest.
Was
square off against fearsome
that's pretty
monsters.
sick. Coming out in June.
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
Monster Hunter coming out next month. Mario Golf was actually people were expecting it and people were like talking about it possibly coming, but actually seeing it actually looks kind of promising. But it's just unfortunate you have to wait till June or summer. I don't think they set up a date yet. But Mario Golf looks pretty sick.
Features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course.
It's only on PlayStation. Yeah, Fall Guys. Yeah, I know, but I mean, if they can port Fortnite onto the Switch, they should have no problem porting Fall Guys. It's not that crazy of a game. I think it's only like 50. No, how many people are in it per game? I think it's only 50 people per game. So it's not like it's, putting 100 people. But
on top of all that, there are several new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf.
But this game mode, Speed Golf, it's gonna be the mode to play.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going.
I just can't see playing this game online though, just because of the fact that the connectability for the Switch to online is just so terrible. Like, can you imagine like playing this online and then lagging out?
As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills.
What else I want to talk about before I go?
Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then
let's go back to that Star Wars Hunters game. I want to find out more about this game, Star Wars Hunters. So it's being produced by Zynga. They're known for mobile games. Who else is making the game? Lucasfilms. Oh yeah, they need the licensing. Natural Motion Games. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this game. So she's in Zynga.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Especially since it's gonna be part of the canon. Oh no, what was this one? Oh yeah, this ball catching game. I want to see some more Skyward Sword. I think Skyward Sword. I kind of was hoping for Twilight Princess, but
and we've recreated the controls.
I haven't played Skyward Sword, so this is kind of a good game to bring over, especially since it was the last Zelda game before Breath of the Wild.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the
but I'll probably be using the motion controls just because I feel like it'd be a lot better than having to rely on the Joy-Con
perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow.
Control sticks, especially with Joy-Con drift being such an issue still. I think the better response would be with
play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo
motion controls
system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different
Splatoon.
buttons.
But yeah, that was it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll probably be playing on a little bit later tonight. Some Rocket League or, pretty much anything. So, for those of you who were here for the direct. Thank you all for watching. Oh, and then Lil Bro just got in. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. I was just about to get off. I'll probably be on Rocket League later on tonight. I was just kind of watching and reacting to this direct. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.